let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Duren, and it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Thompson scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Duren. It's good on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Williamson against Stewart. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, and it's Clean with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Fears for 3. Fires in the triple.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he stays with it. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. And there it is for him.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Here's Williamson. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Queen, pass to Williamson. Clock at 4. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Robinson for 3. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by New Orleans. Robinson on the wing. Misses the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. And here's Cunningham outside. Doesn't go that time.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Back to Williamson. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound Detroit. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, B.A., you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Great open look there. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now here's Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 4 rebounds now.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Cunningham. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You look at Detroit, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Right now for Detroit, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 9. That one doesn't drop. Stewart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Duren. 15 in his last outing. Pulls it in from the elbow. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Pass to Queen. Shot to stop the run, and he knocks the jumper down.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
While we have a moment, the 2K leaderboard for field goal percentage among power forwards and centers. This over the previous month of play. 5th on the list, Zion Williamson.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And having bigs who can score efficiently in the paint provides a great counterbalance to the perimeter shooting that we see so many teams possess.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Cunningham finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? New Orleans calls timeout.
Pelican fans, let's give a huge New Orleans welcome to the Pelicans High Squad.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Spears. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Robinson. Takes the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Now Jones. Here's Queen. No points so far. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stewart outside. Outside Robinson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Queen. And here's Williamson. Here's Spears, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. The Pistons lead by 6. Outside Robinson. Duren the screen from outside the arc. Duncan Robinson, that one's good. Robinson's got 11.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
To win the cold spell, and the layup is good. Give him 8 points now. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Trey Murphy.
Well, when it comes to his offensive production, he's shown constant growth. He's taken on more responsibility and has increased his scoring numbers year after year.
1:57 left to play in the first. Here's Jenkins. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Reed. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jenkins. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Poole. The shot by LeVert, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
We'll stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Hey, no good. Detroit leading by 7. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Pass to LeVert. To the inside. Holland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Alvarado outside. Poole from long range. Detroit with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And here's New Orleans now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Poole looking it over. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
LeVert outside. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 12. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
We've got Yves Missi. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sadiq Bey. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's LeVert. Reed with it. Pass to Jenkins. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Looney's checked in for New Orleans. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Now here's Poole. And a miss there on the triple.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Holland, and he goes in for the dunk.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
To the wing, right side.
I see you.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole from long range. Rebounded by the Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the 3. Misi grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Alvarado, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Misi. On the wing, Bay. Pick by Misi. Can they get it? And Bay is good for 3. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pistons lead by 16. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Misi. Jones comes in for Looney. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham passes to Green. Back to Cunningham. Robinson finds Cunningham. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Fears. Pass to Poole. Now here's Jones. Just 4 to shoot. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Bay with a screen. Here's Poole. The rebound by Detroit.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And it's Green missing. Pelicans trail by 17. Poole outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Up top, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Fires in the triple. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Down low. And stolen by Green. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Holland. Now Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Now Williamson. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Cunningham. He had 16 in the win against Indiana.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Queen, he's checked in for Bay. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. New Orleans calls timeout. Here's Williamson. He's got 11. And they double up Williamson. Jones finds Williamson. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons lead by 18. Well, with his foundation defensively, coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, BA, he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward. That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, coach.
Well, absolutely, BA, but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, BA, Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
That one's off. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Duren. He's got 5, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Queen. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. The 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Thompson finds Duren. And here's Robinson. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside, beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Now here's Williamson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Fears. Launches a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Jones. To halt the run. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
There's Cunningham with a three. The Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Fears. The 3-ball. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Fires the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Pelicans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Queen. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Outside Robinson. Here's Duren. Three-pointer Stewart. And the Pistons, another 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Jones. Pass to Queen. To snap the cold streak. And Cunningham pulls it down.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Fears. He's watched by Cunningham. There's the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
For 3, Robinson. He drops it from range. Robinson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Inside. Here's Queen. Good D by Duren.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Thompson outside. Williamson against Stewart. Clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. 29 seconds left to play in the half. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. On target from range. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Cunningham looking around. Stewart outside. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. He's got 14. And so it's the Detroit Pistons destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. All right, this beginning of the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's On Shaq's schedule, wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, kid, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And New Orleans shooting only 36% so far in this game. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Duren in at center. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Six to shoot. Shot left block. Again, the Pistons score.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Here's Fears. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Stewart. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Fears. Williamson's got 13.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Robinson. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. And the Pistons, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. Stewart defends. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, Detroit.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Well, Detroit's shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Fears. Stewart against Williamson. Got a hand on it.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
Now here's Duren. He's got 5. Cunningham outside. Over Jones, and that one's good. Cunningham Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Williamson outside. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Cunningham, out to Thompson, outside Robinson. Three-pointer, Stewart. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Fears. He has 7. Launches a 3. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Oh, he picked him clean. To the left side wing. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. To the paint. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Cunningham on the wing. 27 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Gritty 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
Here's Fears. He has 7. And the 3 off target.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Over Williamson, and it's Cunningham missing. New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williamson against Stewart. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, the idea of a guy the size of Zion pulling off a move like that is frightening.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The Pelicans have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Shoots a fadeaway, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, there, instead of forcing the issue, Zion takes what the defense gives him.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham, deflects the pass. Here's Queen, covered by Duren. And here's the fast break. Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 34.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
Here's Queen. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 6 on the shot clock. Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
That's good from Williamson. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have, and when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win, and the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 34. From down in the low post, it goes. Cunningham's got 36 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Fears. He's got 7. To the middle. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Queen. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Pistons have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. To the right side. Holland for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Williamson. He's got 19. Pass to Fears. Fires the 3. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. LeVert right side. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Williamson outside. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
LeVert passes to Reed. Cunningham, right side. Deflected! Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Williamson with it. He's got 21. Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got rebound number 11. Pass to Williamson. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass. Williamson's got 25 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Cunningham outside. No good with the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Williamson inside. He's checked by LeVert. Count it. And that's now 27 points for Zion Williamson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cunningham outside. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And there's a pick. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Cunningham outside. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Cunningham's got 38 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Williamson looking around. From the arc. No good that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead, running away with this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Jordan Poole out there with Jose Alvarado, then it's Yves Missi, then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Bay in at the three. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. LeVert's gone 3 of 4 shooting from three. To the left wing. Williamson inside. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Now here's Williamson. Alvarado outside. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's New Orleans now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's LeVert. Takes the three. And it's Poole with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Bay. Picked by Missi. Pulls it. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, looking agile in the screen and roll. Bay is also capable of creating with his ball handling.
Now here's LeVert. Out to the right wing. Here's Jenkins. Outside for LeVert. From deep. That shot off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. It's Poole on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Tries to break his ice. Outside for Bay. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
First free throw is good. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He does not get the second one. And the Pelicans shooting only 42%. It's Poole on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Poole is no stranger to the corner 3, as he showed on that play.
Here's Jenkins. Up top, Reed. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. LeVert passes to Reed. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
For Detroit, Paul Reed at the line for 1.
What's up?
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Poole. Pass to Holland. Nice move. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Alvarado. 4-3. The rebound by Detroit. Holland's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Reed. Tight defense on him. Now here's LeVert. Now Green, covered by Williamson. Here's Jenkins. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Poole finds Williamson. Williamson is doubled and stolen by Green. Here's Holland, covered by Williamson. Here's LeVert. Kept alive. Pass to Jenkins. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And here's Bay. Williamson up top. Back to Bay. The 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Holland. Detroit moving the ball around. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Pelicans, Jordan Poole, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Poole.
A talented scorer with incredible shooting range. When Poole is locked in offensively, he can take over stretches all by himself.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Alvarado. Jones, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Holland.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. The 3-ball. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A versatile guard, Ivy shows you his floor awareness with the impressive kick out there.
To the left side wing. For 3, Fears. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists now in the game. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. LeVert outside. Pass to Green. Here's Jenkins for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Poole for 3. Fears. And Ivy pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, DA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Klintman's checked in for Jones. And it's Holland in for Green. Here's Jenkins. LeVert outside. Pass to Ivy. Here's Jenkins. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Williamson outside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
Here's Jenkins. LeVert outside. Off the mark there with a 3. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Williamson inside. And the shot's good. Williamson's got 35 in the game.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in there.
Jones against LeVert. Over Jones. The shot by LeVert, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Fears from outside the arc. Rebound Detroit.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing... Oh my! Throw it down!
That is ridiculous.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Zion Williamson, shooting one.
That's good from Williamson. Here's Ivy. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.